Okay, first let's start with the Lego cars. So the fire truck, no, I don't think it will work for any of the Lego cars, but we can try. Let's see, no. Let's try this one. No, wait, no. And this one, I like this one because it was free. You could just go in there in the event area and get it, and you can't get the texture. But let's do this, and it works. And let's see. Ooh, I kind of like it. Kind of mid, kind of good. Let's try this one. I don't know if it will work because it already has this, so it can already do two colors, and it doesn't. But you can still do the body and decal, which is also really cool. But now we got this one. Let's see if it works. Hope it does. Hope it does. Please, please, please. And it does. It does. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. I like it. Okay, I like it here. Okay, now we got this one. Okay. Okay, let me sit in here. Okay, does it work? Yes, it does work. Okay, ooh, camouflage. I'm going on a bear hunt. Yeah, I'm going on a bear hunt. Now we got this. Ooh, I like it. Looks cool. Spooky, really spooky, nice. Okay, now we got this. Does it work? It does work. And let's see, this, gold, cool. And now we got the Ghost Rider. And it does work, so let's see, Ooh, it does work, and that looks really cool. And now we got this. The only reason it's an event area is because it was for the mall, I'm pretty sure. And it has like no event thing next to it, which is really cool, weird, or like Game Pass or something. But it does work. And this looks like a turkey. Cool turkey. I love turkeys. They look cool. Okay, now we got the Roblox car. Let's play Roblox. Let's play Roblox. Okay. It does work on this, and why did I turn it pink? Okay, now we got this one. I kind of like candy corn. Okay. Let's see. Does it work? Does it work? Ooh, I need something that matches though. Does anything match with it? No, nothing matches with it. So let's move on to the next one. But look at this. Boo! Spooky. Boo! That's very, very spooky. And now this looks not that spooky, but cool. It looks cool still. Cooler, cool. Now we got this one. Does it work on this one? It does work on this one. So let's see. That? Ooh, I like the blue. I'm blue, blah, blah, blue. Okay, let's move on to the Temu Batman card. It does work. And now it's a zebra. Zebra, Zubralini. Octopus Zini. Wah. Okay, now we got this one. Let's see. Does it work? It does work. And, I thought it was going to turn the skull. So, yeah, it doesn't do, like, the head, but it doesn't do the skull. Okay, now we got this one, and it does work. So, let's see. Ooh, it's spooky, blah, blue, blah, ooh, blue. Okay, now we got this one, which is basically this one, so it should work. Let's see. It does work. So, ooh, kind of good. Okay. Now we got this, which is basically this, but way cooler. Temu's brother. What? Okay, now we got, let's see, does it work? Does it? I knew it did, but, okay. Let's go on to this one. Kind of plain, but it's not going to be plain anymore. Let's change it. Ooh, it's not plain anymore. It looks cool. It looks cooler now. Now we got the egg car. Egg. Why did they turn it into VIP? If you got it in the egg hunt, it's now VIP. Like, this is my account. So that's a bit weird, but it does work. So let's see. Let's see. It does. Why am I keep saying let's see? I do know that it works. But let's do this one. Cool. Nice. Let's move on to the next one, which already kind of has a texture. Like, could the original one be a new texture? Is it already? I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's move on to the cracked eggs. I called them cracked eggs because they are cracked. So they look pretty cool. And then, ooh, I like it. Somebody spray painted on my half broken egg car. Okay, now we got blue. I'm blue. Blah blah blue blah blah. Okay, looks cool, but let's move on to the bunny. Let's see, it works. And ooh, cool bunny. Okay, I'm gonna spawn in all 3 of these, but I have to wait 3 seconds. So this second one and the third one. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see. Okay, this one looks cool. And wait, let's add what? Okay, wait, let's put this right next to it. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the thumbnail like this because they're jelly beans. Who doesn't like jelly beans? No, that does not look cool. I don't want jelly beans on a jelly bean. But let's do the giant jelly bean. Okay, let's see. Which one should we do? This one? We should do this one for the giant jelly bean. Giant jelly bean. I like giant jelly beans. Okay, this one's good. So, okay. This looks good. Right about there. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I meant 3, 2. Oh, okay. Okay, that looks good. That's the thumbnail. Okay, it turned morning. I did a cut. Okay, now let's do this one. Does it work on this car now? It does work on this car. And now let's try this car that landed on that car, which is it's now flipped over. But does it work? It does work. So let's put it. Oh, it went right back on top. So let me put that right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Look how big this is about to get. Look, it's gonna be so giant. That's not even the biggest one. This is the second biggest one. I almost said smallest. But okay, now we got the biggest. Boom. And this is really big. Wait, you can sit on top of this. Can you sit on top of this? Let's see. Yes, you can sit on top of this. This is a really big car. But okay. Land it. Oh, I missed. I missed a lot. But let's do this one. Like this, I guess. These are all like material ones. But there's some that they didn't show in there. First, we got the unicycle. And it does work for the unicycle. And that looks like a really cool unicycle. And now we got the wheelchair. And it doesn't work for the wheelchair. But we can do it underglow. Okay. So, is there any more? Not in here. Here. Right here. This one. This one looks cool. So let's do this. Oh, okay. Now let's do it. Where is it? Right here. So, yeah. But look how the wheels are so tiny you can't even see them. But it does work on this, and this looks like a better version. I just like it. But since this is the last car, I'm going to do every single one on it. So let's start with this. Ooh, it looks barely different. But this is like a gem. I like the gems. Okay, now we got the zebra, the rusted metal. Now we got the paper. Now we got the material. Now we got the green stuff. Now we got that. Now we got this. Now we got this. Now we got fruit punch. Now we got a better fruit punch. Now we got diamond, emerald, purple, pink, red, golden, something, gold. I don't know. But these are pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really like these last ones. Not the best, but they're pretty cool. Now this is pretty cool. Okay, now we have to go all the way to the ocean to do the boat ones. So which card should I use? Let's see. There's a lot of cards that I can do. I am not using that. Let's use this. Let's use the snowplower. It's called snowplower, right? It's called snowplower. But let's use this. Okay. This is way too slow. So let's speed this up. Wait, is this the right one? I feel like it was at the bottom. Okay, it wasn't. But let's change the speed to 100 is good. With max turbos, with 3 turbos. And, okay, we're here. If it actually works on the shark, that would be crazy. Does it work on the shark? Does it? Oh, it does? Whoa, look at this shark. Look at, it's a bad shark. This is the meanest shark alive. It's gonna come for you. Okay, now we got this. Okay, this looks cool also. Okay, now we got the sailboat. It doesn't work on the sailboat, and it does. Ooh, this looks cool. But for the other sailboat, it should do the sail, not the boat. And it's way bigger. Like, look how big this looks. And, oh, it does do the sail. Okay, now we got this. Let's put this in case it changes the color of that. It might, but let's see. It does? That's really cool. Now that thing also has that color, which is cool. But now we got this. Okay, this looks cool. Okay. Nice. Nice. This is cool. But does it work on here? I bet it does. Does it? And it does. So imagine seeing what's this? No. Imagine seeing this. No. Imagine seeing this police boat chasing you, or yeah, seeing that chasing you. You would run as fast as possible. But now we got this. So does it work? And it does. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Nice. And imagine if you could change, it changed that color. That would be cool too. But now we got this pirate ship. Oh, who lives on the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob. Okay. Now this looks pretty cool. This nice. Like, look how big this looks. But this one should do the boat, not the sails. It might do the sails. Who knows? But we gotta check. Does it do the sails? It does the sails. But the sails are way bigger, which is way better. But now we got these jet skis. And I bet it will work on these jet skis. And it does. I was correct though. And now this looks cool. And now let's do it to this one. Nice. Okay. Now we got this. And let's also put this thing out. And it should also change the color with that too. And it does. So now we got a zebra boat. So this gold boat, I haven't used this in a long time. But it does work. And it makes it look way cooler. So yeah, now we got this one. So yeah, but it would be really cool if you could change the color of every single item. But ooh, this looks cool. Why am I spraying water? Why am I spraying water into the ocean? Why? Okay, now we got this one. It looks cool, but what's the difference? They're not the exact same size. They're not even the exact same color. But let's see, does it work? It does. And ooh, I like the emerald. The villagers would love that in Minecraft, but we're not in Minecraft. But now we got this one. Does it work? It does work, but it barely does it. I thought it would do a bit more, but it doesn't do that much, but it does do some. But now we got the other shark, and yeah, this looks cool. Ooh, imagine seeing an emerald shark. You'd start swimming for your life, but you couldn't go fast enough. Okay, now can we get up here? Yes, we can get up here. Let's go over here, on top of here. And let's see this. Does it do the whole thing? Does it? It does do most of the thing. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. We already did the pirate ship, the bigger one. So goodbye and see you in the next one. Bye.